Hello everyone, welcome back to Team Auto Trend channel. This is your Viprajesh and I am here today at Hosur. Yep, you may have already seen the Toyota Urban Cruiser Hyryder's E and S entry-level variants on my channel. But today over here, we have the top spec V hybrid variant of the Toyota Urban Cruiser Hyryder midsize SUV. This is a hybrid vehicle, which means it has got a combination of an electric powertrain with the battery and the 1.5 liter petrol engine. Combined, this vehicle produces 115 PS of maximum power. So let's see how does this perform on Hosur's highways and on village roads as well, including proper test for ride quality and traction as well. So let's get on to that. But before that, please make sure to subscribe to our channel as we provide detailed reviews of all variants of all cars along with regular news updates as well. Best of all, you can obviously follow us on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter as well. And please do show your support by liking and sharing this video. Let's get on to this drive review, shall we? Is sponsored by boodmo.com, the spare parts expert. Any brand, any model, any spare part, they offer only genuine quality components along with the cheapest and more expensive options all at one place for you. You can check out their website at boodmo.com or download the Boodmo app, which is available for Android devices and iOS as well. You can search for the required spare part in the proper category from the scrolling menu on the home screen, and you can also check out the available offers displayed on the home screen as well. Boodmo also offers return and refund assurance within 10 days of purchase. If you don't like the spare part, you can return it within 10 days without any hassle. Boodmo, the spare parts expert and quite literally the one-stop shop for all your automotive spare part needs. Today, this Urban Cruiser Hyryder Hybrid has been provided to us by AKASHKRISH Toyota showroom at Hosur. Before we get to the drive, let's quickly go through the exterior and interior details of this top spec V variant. Now, being the top spec variant, this car gets all the features you need. Only the hybrid variants get the 4 carbon fiber pattern on the front grille fascia, and Toyota's global design language can be seen on this car. Only the G and V variants get LED projector headlamps as well. Coming to the sides, you get to see an overall nicely proportionate design, and even though being the top spec variant, this car does not get chrome finished door handles. Only the top spec variants get 17-inch alloy wheels, whereas all-wheel disc brakes are standard across all variants. Next, coming towards the back, here also you get to see interesting design details. While these signature LED tail lamps are quite nice to look at, the actual turn indicators and reverse lamps are located lower down on the bumper. Only the G and V variants get a rear windshield wiper with washer, whereas rear defogger is standard across all variants. Now this car has got the optional dual tone package, so you get to see a contrast black colored roof. Roof rails are available only on the V variant, whereas the panoramic sunroof is available on the G variant as well. I hope the interior of this V variant is as impressive as the exterior. One fact about the hybrid variants of the Hyryder is that this brown and black color interior combination is only available with the hybrid powertrain. It is also one seriously well-equipped cabin. The overall interior design and layout is exactly similar to what we have seen on the Grand Vitara. Only the V variant gets leatherette upholstery, while only the V hybrid variant gets front ventilated seats. The ventilation function can be controlled using buttons on the center console, and both seats have got 3 different fan speeds. On this console itself, you also get to see multiple drive mode buttons, including the button for an EV mode and the power mode and economy mode. Center armrest and driver seat height adjust are standard, while only the G and V variants get leather padding on the door pads. That said, all 4 power windows along with electronically adjustable and foldable ORVMs are available as standard. This V variant is literally equipped to the gills, and to check all that out, let's now get in the driver's seat. Immediately you will notice the steering wheel, which is exactly the same unit we have seen on the Grand Vitara as well. Steering mounted audio controls along with tilt and telescopic adjustment are available as standard, while cruise control is available from the S variant onwards. Next, coming to the center console, only the top spec variants get this 9-inch Smart Play Pro Plus touchscreen system, which also provides wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay connectivity and Amazon Alexa compatibility. Hey Toyota.
Hi, what can I do for you?
Tune to 95.5 FM.
Tuning to 95.5 FM.
It also gets this sort of voice commands. Next, coming to the instrument cluster, only the hybrid variants get this full color TFT instrument cluster, which also includes separate gauge graph for economy mode, power mode, and the regenerative braking. Then apart from that, depending on the multiple drive modes you choose, the background color of this instrument cluster will also change. Next, coming on towards the right side of the steering wheel, while the button start is available across all variants, only the hybrid variants get this blue color button to start. Now just below that, you get to see the controls for the head-up display, which is a feature exclusive only on the V variant. The positioning of the head-up display can be adjusted, and it also provides essential details including speed, mileage, and vehicle notifications. But yes, this is a fancy feature. Next, just under the controls for the head-up display, you get to see a camera button. Yes, this button turns on the 360-degree surround view camera system, which is also exclusive only on the V variant. This system also provides an internal view and external view, and there is also the option to pause it. Next, coming lower down, automatic climate control is standard across all variants along with the rear defogger, and there is also the button to turn off the ESP traction control, which are also standard across all variants. Then at the bottom of the center console, on other variants you get a massive storage pocket, but on this V variant you get a wireless smartphone charger. That said, all the other storage spaces remain exactly the same. And talking about the leather, I almost forgot to show you the leather padding on the dashboard, which is available only on the G and V. This is a really good quality touch. Oh yes, this variant also gets an auto-dimming electrochromatic IRVM. But the biggest highlight regarding features is the massive panoramic sunroof. Both the G and V variants provide this feature, but this sunroof is very special compared to any other rival. Usually on a regular panoramic sunroof, only the front panel rises and opens by sliding backwards. But only on the Grand Vitara and Hyryde, the second panel also slides backwards, thus opening the panoramic sunroof by almost 75%. This really comes close to an open-top experience, and we have seen this on no other SUV. The main purpose of the sunroof is to provide better lighting and better air circulation, and while having a sunroof is good, using the sunroof safely is even more important. This V variant of the Urban Cruiser Hyryde provides so many features. Now it's time to get to the back seat. Opening the rear door of the Hyryde's V variant, the similar ambience and premium appeal has been carried forward. While the V variant alone provides leatherette upholstery, all the essential comfort and convenience features remain standard across all variants. For example, 3 individual adjustable headrests and 3 individual 3-point seat belts are available as standard. So is this center armrest, which also provides cup holders. Furthermore, 60-40 split folding rear seats along with 2-step recline adjust function are also available as standard. Now once you get into the back seat, you get to see an abundance of legroom, good enough to sit here cross-legged, and there are also more than enough storage spaces. Good thing is that these rear AC vents are also a part of standard equipment. Moreover, from the mid variant itself, you also get 2 USB charging ports, including one regular type and one C type. Factually speaking, both the Grand Vitara and the Hyryde are almost exactly the same, and so the size, shape, interior design, layout and features are also exactly the same. Now regarding safety features, smart key access with push button start, dual airbags, ESP traction control hill hold are available as standard, while only the top spec V variant gets 6 airbags including side curtain airbags and thorax airbags integrated into the front seats. So apart from comfort, convenience and features, the Hyryde is also impressive in safety features. Now let's check out the boot space. There are some obvious differences in the boot area of the hybrid versions of the Hyryde when compared to the Neo Drive versions. Where the Neo Drive variants provide 373 liters, the hybrid versions have got lesser capacity. As you can see, the overall shape itself has changed. Above the regular floor of the boot, you can see this secondary false floor with some storage space underneath for smaller items, also providing a flat floor. Now the reason for this change is the location of the batteries, which are located right over here. Well, apart from this small compromise, everything else remains almost exactly the same. On the left side, you get to see a small bag hook for your shopping bags, whereas on the right side, you get to see a 12-volt charging socket and a yellow boot lamp. Well, in terms of flexibility as well, all variants also get 60-40 split folding rear seats. So in order to improve the space, you can simply fold flat the rear seats. As you can see, even the hybrid variants get an almost flat loading bay. But still, if you compare with rivals such as the Hyundai Creta or Kia Seltos, the overall boot capacity is less. That said, the biggest difference in the boot area is the location of the spare wheel. The regular Neo Drive variants get the spare wheel located under the boot floor, whereas on the strong hybrid versions, the spare wheel is located underneath the body itself, similar to an Innova or Ertiga. That said, this still is a 17-inch steel wheel which can be used long term as well. So, there are minor compromises in the boot area of this hybrid version. Let's now open the engine bay. Compared to the regular Neo Drive versions of the Hyryder, this strong hybrid powertrain is significantly different. It also provides 3 different drive modes as well. Now under the bonnet, you get to see a 1.5-litre 3-cylinder petrol engine, which is paired to a self-recharging electric powertrain. And in the petrol-only mode, this engine produces 93 PS of power and 122 Nm of maximum torque. Yep, this seems to be significantly lesser than rivals. But that is compensated by the electric powertrain, which produces 80 PS of power and 141 Nm of maximum torque. This means even in the EV mode, there will be more than enough progress. That said, while the petrol and electric motors combine and work together, the combined power output will be around 115 horsepower, claiming to provide unexpected levels of performance. This hybrid variant gets only an eCVT transmission without any specific gears, and the maximum claimed efficiency for this hybrid version is 27.97 km per litre. Now it's time to get this high-tech hybrid on the road. Yes folks, I'm right now in the driver's seat of the brand new Toyota Urban Cruiser Hyryder, and we are about to start the drive. But before that, let's quickly take a brush up on this powertrain. This is a hybrid powertrain which combines a 1.5-litre 3-cylinder engine along with Toyota's TNGA powertrain with an electric motor and a battery separately, which is located in the boot, by the way. So initially, when you start the car, if there is enough battery, if there is enough charge in the battery, then the vehicle automatically starts in the EV mode, which is indicated in the instrument cluster. Alright, let's start the drive. So slotting this into the regular drive mode, and let's start. Now this vehicle is in EV mode, and as you may see, there is only 2 bars of charge left in the battery. That's what the touchscreen system shows in the graph. Alright, so now crossing 25 km per hour. Since I want additional power, the EV mode gets automatically switched into, say, the engine mode. The engine seamlessly starts and it engages like nothing happened. And yes, now I am driving in the engine mode, combining the power from the battery as well. Yeah. Alright, quite surprisingly, this vehicle feels very refined. I mean, I'm not seriously accelerating, I'm just cruising along, and at such speeds it feels nice, it feels relaxed. But if I want additional power, yes, then only you can hear the engine note, the typical 3-cylinder engine note. But for the most part, if you are driving relaxed and cruising along, there is no noise at all except for the road noise and the wind noise. Quite nice. And during, say, the whole driving cycle, you can see the graph, how the powertrain works, from where the power is actually coming, and how the power is getting delivered to the wheels. You can see all that in live in this graph. So quite nice in terms of detail over here. And if I'm coasting along, say, braking slowly, coasting along, and during such times you can see that the brake force from the wheels, the friction from the wheels gets transferred into energy, and then it is stored into the battery of the hybrid powertrain, which is quite nice. And during normal acceleration, it also shows that both the powertrains work in a combined fashion. Say the electric motor also engages to minimize the lag from the 1.5-litre petrol engine, so that you don't feel any lag at all. Say for example, I am currently driving the normal mode at around 75 km per hour. There is no transmission because this is an eCVT transmission. There are no manual modes, no specific gears and all. So if I put my foot down, yes, there is immediate response thanks to the EV motor, and I'm doing 100 almost. So quite nice. Initially, when I thought about this vehicle and saw the specs, it just showed me 115 horsepower, which may not seem much for a mid-size SUV, but surprisingly, while driving, I don't feel like that. It is quite nice. Even with 4 people on board, yes, there are 4 people on board now, including me. But this is quite nice, man. It pulls along very, very well. Then obviously we have the EV mode, where which can be engaged only when the vehicle is say under 50 km per hour, I guess. Let's just get down to 50. Yes, under 50 EV mode, only pure EV mode can be engaged. So until the charge is fully depleted in the battery, you can drive this vehicle in EV mode, which is quite helpful for city driving. Short drives mean that you don't have to spend petrol at all. Then there is the multiple drive modes, including the power mode. Yes, now I'm in power mode. So let me just get an opportunity to... Oh wow, I mean, there is clear visible difference. The difference can be felt in the power mode. There is additional bit of torque immediately available once you put your foot down. That's what the power mode is. Quite nice. But say let's just try the same thing with the economy mode. There is also an economy mode. Let's just get down to say 70. And yeah, now engaging economy mode. Yeah, so if I try that same thing in economy mode, there is slight say dull fashion of torque delivery. It is a bit smoother. The throttle response is a bit say smoothened out. It's not as sharp. It is clearly felt. So EV mode is there for city driving usage without spending petrol. Power mode is there for immediate overtaking and acceleration, whereas the economy mode is available only for mileage focused driving if you are cruising in a relaxed manner. So even after driving like this, the instrument cluster shows me 21 km per liter, which is quite nice for such an SUV, man. I mean, this car is doing everything I'm asking it to do. It is comfortable, it is spacious, it has got features, it is silent, smooth, it is also very, very economical. Alright, so talking about say ride quality and comfort now, the front seats are obviously greatly comfy. The leather upholstery is also properly good quality. There are ventilated seats available for the front seats only on this top spec variant. And then furthermore, this also gets 360 degree surround view camera. You have cruise control and you also have head-up display. And furthermore, you also have button start available as standard across all variants, and cruise control, wireless charger is also available on the top spec variant. And okay, everything is there. Whatever you ask from a mid-size SUV, all the features are available in this car. Quite good. Then there is also another mode on this eCVT equipped variant, the hybrid variant of the Hyryde. That is the B mode, which is I guess braking mode, regenerative braking mode. So if you select the B mode, what this does is basically engages one pedal drive mode. Yes, this car can be driven just using one pedal, just using the accelerator pedal, and if you release the accelerator pedal, the regenerative braking engages to a maximum level, so that it almost feels like you are braking. The vehicle is braking automatically without your brake input. So this is going to be helpful if you are driving in the city or say in medium traffic zones, and you basically almost don't have to use the brake pedal often. So that's what the B mode does. Currently, as you can see, I am at 70, and just take a look how fast the reduction happens in terms of speed. I'm doing 60 now, 57. Let's just get onto the slow lane. 40, 42, 40, 35. Yeah, it almost feels like there is mild bit of braking happening without your input. So that's how B mode works. This is going to be good for regenerative braking and improving the charge of the EV battery. Yep, everything is there in this vehicle.
So this can be claimed as a proper all-rounder, I guess. Okay, before talking about that, let's just get to bad roads. But obviously, currently I am driving on the highway now. This is the Hosur highway, which all the way leads to Bangalore, obviously. And on this road, I can get to judge the handling of this car. Now changing the drive mode into regular drive mode, engaging power mode, testing the handling now. So for the most part, this feels very predictable, very nice, very easy to handle. It does not feel like a very cumbersome massive SUV, even though being a mid-size SUV. This is one among the easiest to drive in this category. And in the power mode, there is always that additional bit of torque available. So sharp. Yep. So, regarding steering feedback, it is not the best, but it is neutral, it is adequate, that's what I would say. It is predictable, man. I mean, you will not misjudge this car. You will not misjudge the dimensions of the car. You will not, you feel basically where the tires are going. So it is quite neutral for everyone. And regarding ride quality on such bad stretches, bad ruts and joints on the flyovers, the highways over here, it feels composed. There's only that bit of slight thudding going on at the background, but for the most part it remains composed, calm and compliant, except for the wind noise and the tire noise. If you want to overtake, it is also just predictable, so good. It's easy to drive, man. You can have pretty good fun with this vehicle as well. If not the best, it can be good. Yes. So good one overall, right? Let's now get to some bad roads to check the actual ride quality and traction of this vehicle. Alright folks, finally we have reached some back roads which lead towards the main road through some villages, and over here we can get to experience the suspension, ride quality, bad roads, bad roadability of the Hyryder. So for the most part, the cabin remains seriously very, very calm, noiseless, and the suspension works so silently. These are some really bad potholes, bad bumps and all those stuff, but the Hyryder handles everything maturely. Mainly the ride quality is smooth, it is sublime, it's quite nice. You don't feel the heaviness of the car, you don't feel like this vehicle always jolts and jars and all those stuff. You don't feel anything. On joints as well, this feels quite nice. Wow, there are some beautiful waters over there. Getting uphill. Yeah, going uphill, this vehicle has got ESP with hill hold as standard across all variants, so going uphill is also not at all an issue. Bad roadability is good, hill hold is there. So in order to test hill hold, let's get on to a steep stretch right now. So we are approaching an uphill zone over here, and during uphill also the road seems to be very, very bad. And over here, let's just get over there and test the hill hold. Coming to a stop, currently in EV mode, and even if I release the brake, the car does not move for 3 seconds, and only after that the car moves very, very slowly. There is still the brake control available, and if I start to press the accelerator, it goes with no issue at all. So it's a good thing that the Hyryder has got this feature as standard, because this can improve safety dividends quite nice then. All right, let's now get back and finish this review.
So folks, that was a detailed drive review of the brand new Toyota Urban Cruiser Hyryder top spec V variant with the hybrid powertrain. According to me, this can be the proper all-rounder in this mid-size SUV category because it provides you all the features you need. Along with that, it also provides you segment-besting economy while also looking this good. Yes, truly, and that is also the advantage of Toyota's reliability and trustworthy service network as well. So yes, do test drive this Toyota Urban Cruiser Hyryder for yourself as well, because this is one truly impressive hybrid powertrain in this price category, and no other car offers this kind of proposition, especially with this looks. So you can see the price of this Toyota Urban Cruiser Hyryder's hybrid powertrain range on the screen right now. Meanwhile, this is Viprajesh signing off. See you on another video. Thank you for watching.